So somewhere down the line, we are going to learn about how insurance is actually taking up the society, how it is rebuilding the investment psychology altogether. So this is one of the discipline-specific elective paper where I would like to talk about, where you will have it for 80 marks, Part A, Part B, and Part C, how we have taken it forward, what are all the rules and regulations for the industry, and today, insurance being a 100% FDI sector in India. Good morning and welcome to the introduction session for BCom Insurance Management third semester. And this is going to be a very interesting session where we're going to learn about what is insurance management, which is there for this semester, that is for the current third semester. Now, the agenda for today is we're going to talk about the syllabus, the learning outcome, the units. We're also going to talk about the internals and the exam pattern. So let's right away get into the syllabus. We've got 5 units. First of all, insurance management is a very interesting subject and no need to worry much about it. Why? Because insurance management is all about a pure theoretical paper trying to address 5 different phases, starting with insurance, the business of insurance, regulation authority, then we talk about life insurance, and we talk about general insurance business. So let's go right away into the syllabus. Before that, we'll have the course objectives. The objective is basically to make the student understand the importance of insurance. Second thing is that we're going to gain a lot of insights about life insurance, general insurance, and the managerial practices. Sometimes we always get confused about this word insurance, and we just believe that insurance is only a backup plan for each one of us as long as we are there on this earth. But then the insurance management makes you critically understand the different types of policies, the methodologies, the factors that are involved in that. So let me go into the course outcome. It will explore the knowledge of life insurance history development, know about the various professions in life insurance, general insurance, and it's also going to talk about the various types of insurance in India, to understand and be aware of the life insurance policy, to explore about the various claims procedures, risk and premium, to have an in-depth knowledge about the policy conditions and the claim factors. So all these things put together, we're going to talk about this insurance industry and the insurance management course. Now, the first thing is we're going to learn about the concept, the definition, the nature and function, risk principles, what are all that are involved with insurance. So we've got 8 principles here. This is of very important principles, and this is what will matter in terms of your chapter at the unit 1. The unit 2, we're going to talk about the insurance in terms of risk factors for the insurers, fixing of premiums, what is the role of insurance in economic development and social security contribution to the society. So somewhere down the line, we are going to learn about how insurance is actually taking up the society, how it is rebuilding the investment psychology altogether. Followed by which the regulation authority of India, the origins, the objectives, what has the IRDAI done from the Act of 2000, how the insurance industry has flourished, how we have taken it forward, what are all the rules and regulations for the industry, and today insurance being a 100% FDI sector in India. So how is this going forward? How is the investment authorities have been changed, the rules, the bylaws, everything is going to be covered in this particular unit. Followed by which we're going to talk about the life insurance. We all know that we carry a policy with us called as life insurance, though the life is not guaranteed, but the insurance is guaranteed, which means to say that at the end of your life, you are going to be compensated, in the sense your family members would be compensated for whatever that you have invested. So we're going to talk about the types of life insurance, term policy. We're going to talk about whole life insurance, endowment, annuities. So all the factors, the various features of insurance being put together. Now, when I talk about life insurance, we need to understand the various phenomena that are being associated with it. Followed by which the general insurance. Now, of course, this is one subject I would say that it's quite different from the life insurance. Why? Because Generally, whenever I'm speaking about insurance, people always like to talk about health or life because that is what it matters in terms of the business as we are talking about. But this is the first time we're also going to talk about this general insurance as a business, which is quite interesting for all of us to know, because this would also carry a lot of factors with us: the liability, the insurance, accidental factors, and then when we are talking about the miscellaneous insurance, the settlement claims, and all those policies that are going to come into picture. So let's keep this in mind and let's take it forward. Now let me come down to the most important factor called as your internals. Now the internals is going to be basically for 30 marks. So we're going to have 2 internals. At the internals 1, we are going to have unit 1, which is going to come for 30 marks. The unit 2 and 3 are going to be focused for internals 2. Now, though we say that we're going to look into the best of the 2 internals in terms of marks, but it's my sincere regard, opinion, and a suggestion to all of you saying that you need to attend both the internals to secure the best kind of marks. The more you attend and score more, then automatically you would be able to get a very good internal score. So please don't take the internals lightly. Attend both the internals, give your best shot to it so that you will be able to score the complete 30 marks in your internal test. Followed by which, let's talk about the question paper pattern. This is a full credit, 3 credits paper where you're going to get about 80 marks. So this is one of the elective, the discipline specific elective paper where I would like to talk about, where you will have it for 80 marks, part A, part B, and part C. So total is for 80 marks altogether. Now, when you look into this factor, we'll start with 5 into 4, then 10 into 3, and then 15 into 2. So we are going to go in this pattern. Again, the unit weightage would be given in the class. We would be discussing about it, but nevertheless, unit 1, 2 is definitely of a high importance, followed by 3, 4, and 5, which means to say that you also need to give importance for 3, 4, and 5. But my best bet would always be with unit 1 and 2 because most of the questions for part C and part B would be coming from there. So please do give a lot of importance to unit 1 and 2, which will actually make you to score very well in the exams. Followed by which, let me talk about the books for reference. We have a lot of books for reference, about 7 books that are available for insurance management. But my guess would be always you can go with the Principles and Practice of Insurance, G.S. Pandey, and of course, the Insurance Principles and Practice by C. Gopal Krishna. Both these books are available in the market. These books will actually help you to enhance your knowledge and skill and will also be able to cover a wider aspect of insurance management. With this, I come to the end of today's slide. I hope and believe that all the factors regarding your syllabus, your internals, and your portions have been made clear for you. So in the upcoming sessions, we would be talking more about insurance management, its process, and how we are looking into the different aspects of insurance. Thank you once again for joining me today on this wonderful session. You have a great day ahead.